Hey there, I'm Steve Paulman with Dunbar Real Estate. In today's video, we're going to talk about marketing. So if you're thinking about putting your home on the market, listing it for sale, this is a very important topic because this could be the difference in you selling your home for an absolute premium or potentially leaving thousands of dollars on the table. So the approach that your listing agent takes in marketing your home has everything to do with how fast your home sells and for what price it sells for. Traditionally, the marketing approach most agents would take is they'd come out, put a sign in the yard, they'll take a few pictures, put it on the MLS, and therefore that puts it out on all the websites, Zillow, Trulia, Realtor.com, the rest of them. And then they may do some Facebook posts and so on and so forth. The problem with that approach is they're marketing to the masses. Okay, the goal there is to get your home in front of as many eyeballs as possible. The problem with that is it doesn't set your home apart from the other homes on the market, your competition, and it doesn't create a sense of urgency. And that sense of urgency is gold in the marketing world. I mean, that's what you want. That's what causes homes to sell quickly and for the most. So the approach I take is a little bit different. I use a targeted marketing strategy. So while I do all those things in terms of putting signs in the yard and the MLS, I take it a step further in that I determine who your perfect buyer, what that profile is, what that person looks like. And then I tailor the message and deliver your home specifically to them. So this sets your home apart from all the others that are on the market, all your competition, and it creates that sense of urgency that would hopefully, encourage the buyer to schedule the showing and put the offer in on the home, making it sell faster. So how do I do this? So as I said earlier, we find out what your perfect buyer profile looks like. Is your home going to be best fit for someone who's a first-time home buyer? Someone who's looking to upgrade, they have a growing family, they need more space, or is it going to be for an investor or someone who's downsizing, maybe an empty nester? Whatever the case may be, we figure out what that perfect buyer looks like. And then we determine where those guys hang out at. What social media platform are they more, prone to using? The older generations, they like, Facebook. Some of the younger people, they're more into, Instagram and TikTok, whatever the case is. And then we build a website that features only your home, and then we deliver that directly to those buyers. That way, again, that sets your house apart and it creates that sense of urgency. So the best way I can explain this, so let's say you're in the market, you need to buy a pair of shoes. So you're on your phone, you're looking at all these different websites that are selling these shoe companies. You put your phone down, you go about your business, you come back an hour later, you log into Facebook, and then there's all these ads from different shoe companies, just ad after ad after ad that's on your Facebook feed. This didn't happen by accident. All right. Manufacturers pay marketing companies millions of dollars to use this approach because it works. And that's the targeted marketing strategy in a nutshell. And that's the same method that I use whenever I list my homes. So we would find out what your perfect buyer profile looks like. And then I go out and I get a list of people who have recently searched on Zillow for homes like yours in that specific area, whether you live in Hattiesburg, the Laurel Market, or anywhere on the coast. And then we start delivering ads with a message that is tailored just for that demographic, and we deliver those ads directly to them. So we already know that they're in the market to purchase a home. We know they're in a market to purchase a home like yours in that area, and then we're putting your home directly in front of them. So this sets your house apart from all the competition, and it creates that sense of urgency. And that's what we're looking for. And that's how I'm able to get my home sold faster and for more money. So whenever you're interviewing your listing agents, you want to make sure that they have a marketing plan that's written out step by step. What actions are they going to take to get your home sold from the moment they come out and put the sign in the yard until you start receiving offers, what that strategy looks like. If they can't provide that, then I would consider keep interviewing agents. You know, you definitely want somebody that's got a clear plan in place. So if you look in the link in the description of this video, I've got a link to my 100-point marketing plan. It tells you every step that I take. And of course, please feel free to give me a call. I'd love to have a conversation with you. There's also a link in the description to my free home value estimate tool. It'll give you your home's value instantly and for free. And there's also a link to my reviews so you can see what some of my past clients have said about my service. So I hope this video helped. This information was helpful. If it was, please be sure to like and subscribe. That's a huge help. If there's any topics you want me to cover, feel free to leave a note in the comments. I would be more than happy to get some feedback. So thanks so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you on the next one.